My name is Linda Johnson. I grew up in upstate New York, where I first started to cook at the age of 10. I then moved to Texas, where I enjoyed comfort foods such as barbecue and brisket. When I lived in Northern California, I found the bright, fresh flavors of food. In Georgia is where Southern food is its finest, is what I found. Then I moved to the Outer Banks, North Carolina, on Hatteras Island. I learned seafood dishes served in coastal communities. Now I live in Albemarle, North Carolina, and I invite you to my kitchen. Hi everyone, and welcome back to From My Kitchen to Your Kitchen. My name is Linda Johnson, and I'm your host today, and always on this show. Today we are going to make asparagus stuffed chicken. Very healthy for you. Asparagus is really healthy. It's high in a lot of vitamins, vitamin A, C, E, folic acid. It's low in calories, and we're using chicken, so that's good for you. And it also is loaded with fiber, so that is good for your brain, your gut, your heart. So there's a lot of good things about it. So we're going to bake it in the oven. I have the oven preheating to 375. Now I've taken two chicken breasts and pounded them to make sure that they were thin enough. Because you know some chicken breasts are really thick. So I'm going to lay these on the cutting board quick. Now this recipe was submitted by my daughter, Amber. She lives in California, so this recipe came a long ways. No, this recipe wasn't submitted by her. I'm sorry. That was last week's. This one is something new for her to try. I got all mixed up there for a second. So we're going to take these chicken breasts out. They're about as thin as I could get them, after pounding and pounding. Lay that there for a minute. Okay, now we're just going to season these on both sides. We're going to season them with garlic powder. Now you do not, there's no measurements. This is just how much you would want to taste, it's just a taste. So we'll put some on that side. I'll leave that there because we're going to do on the other side as well. Got onion powder. We have Italian seasoning. Then we have pepper. It says salt, but I very rarely use salt, only because I have high blood pressure. And I don't want to add to the problem. This is paprika. So we're going to go ahead and turn it over and do the other side. We'll just go ahead and do it all over again. I have made this pretty darn good, if I must say so. Then we've got our Italian seasoning. And last but not least, our paprika. I think I'm just about out of that one. Now comes the best part. I have it, as you know, probably not a lot of asparagus is going to fit in this this chicken. So I'm thinking I should do it. If I roll it this way, it's probably not going to be. I'm going to go lengthwise. So we're going to put. No, I'm going to go this way. I believe. Can't remember how I did it last time. Spread them apart a little bit. So we're going to put about. I've already washed this, cut off the ends. Just do one at a time. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 5 right here. Next, you're going to add. I haven't touched the chicken, so with my hands. The oven is ready. We're going to put a slice of mozzarella cheese on it. And I guess like that. I'm going to see if I can, well, put that over there. Because I don't want to touch the chicken just yet. Put these 5 on here, like so. And another piece of mozzarella. Okay, now here's the tricky part. Get this out. You're going to roll the chicken around it like that, and with a toothpick it will hold it together. I'm going to put 2. And one breast was a little bit bigger than the other, so I hope they fit. I think it'll be all right. See, this is really easy. I'm telling you. Can't get much easier than this. Okay, now let me wash my hands. Get squeezed by here. You're going to put this in an 8x8 pan, which I have already sprayed. I don't know if you can see it. Well, it looks like I'm going to touch it again. You want to put it in your pan, the seam side down, okay? Oh, I'll just wash my hands again. Okay. Let me wash my hands one more time. And this is optional if you want to put some panko crumbs on top of it. So I think I will. Don't need very much. I'm going to bake this in the oven, like I said, at 375 for approximately 20 minutes or until the chicken is not pink inside. So that's what it looks like before it goes in. Looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put it in the oven. And I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes. So that's all there is to that. I'm going to serve it with a few little cut up tomato or potatoes. Excuse me, that I'm boiling. So we'll be back in a minute when it's done, and we will see what it looks like, and hopefully be able to try a piece. See you in a minute. Okay, so the asparagus wrapped chicken is done. It took 25 minutes. I have it sitting out here for a minute cooling. I'm going to serve it with just a few boiled potatoes. So you already have your meat, your vegetable, and now we've got added some potatoes to it. You don't have to add anything to it. We're going to put this on our plate. I'll show you what it looks like. Looks pretty good. So to prep it, it only took 10 minutes. And in the oven for 25 minutes. So it's a pretty quick dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and take the little toothpicks out. Let me see. Don't want to be eating those. Well, if I can get it out. There we go. Okay, so we're going to try a piece. It might be a little hot. There you go. I don't think you can see it, but very tasty. All three of them together: the cheese, the chicken, and the asparagus. So that's it for today's show. That didn't take long, easy, healthy, and something I think you should try. So that's all for today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, let's make cooking fun, because it is fun. It didn't take long at all. We'll see you next week from my kitchen to your kitchen.